Yeah, it's a lot better. Are they working? Are they working? Yeah. Well, there's two people in the house. Thanks for coming. It's not going to be a long live. I got things to do, so I'm in a little pain. My legs are hurting today, so probably how I slept. Hi, Irish. How you doing? How you doing today? Yeah, just the second test on this Razer webcam, and I tell you, I love it so far. A lot clearer than Logitech, I tell you. Hi, Andrew. How's it going? It's a lot clearer. As you can see, the video is the right colors and everything. So, like, I got this one for free, but I think it's about $100 to buy one. But I recommend it. I truly do. I'm doing good. I'm just waiting for my full retirement, Andrew, in June, and then I'll get my full pension. I'm just struggling till then, but all is good. Like when I did a test on this Razer webcam. The last time I had it sitting on my table. Now I got it on like an arm now. I disconnected the 920, but I'm gonna reconnect it later again, so that way I can do a video in certain areas. And as you know, I got monetized back in December, so there's different ways of supporting me if you can. Oh, three people in the house. Like usually, my live shows are 2 to 3 hours. 3 hours at the most. I can't do any more than longer than that. My butt starts to hurt. Gotta get a better chair, one of those gaming chairs or something, which I'm planning to get one of these days. No, I'm doing good, Andrew. Is the audio okay? Yeah, if you're get anybody who's looking for a new webcam, get the Razer. I recommend it. They have another Razer that is the kiyo Pro, but the specs are the same as this one. And it's about $100 more. So why even bother spending the extra $100? The only difference is you can pull the wire out of the back. That's pretty well it, and you can set it up different. That's all. But otherwise, there's no difference. The specs are the same. Hi, Glenn. I'm mailing you a shop card sometime this week. Okay, I've got it. I got your address right here. See? Yeah, you're not looking up my nose, eh, Glenn? Yeah, I gotta rearrange it, Glenn. I'm gonna have another webcam pointed towards my spray booth, so whenever I am airbrushing or something like that, people can see me, watch me. So, but I'm waiting until June. When I fully retire, then I'm gonna see about getting a better computer. I can't do that right now, but that's what I'm waiting for right now. But I will put your shop card in the mail. In a couple days. I put some words on the back of it. I made some. I don't know if you can see that. Scratch built shocks, front shocks for the 55. That's what I was working on for the last couple days. Yeah, the camera is mounted on like an arm, or my Logitech 920 used to be. But I took the 920 down for the time being until I get a better computer. So I have one pointed to the spray booth, one pointed to my work table, and then one pointed to me. Yeah, Glenn, there's this one, and there's the Pro. The Pro is $100 more, but the specs are the same. So I would just get the one I got. I don't know why it's $100 more because it's the same size, same specs, everything, same controls, everything. So I don't know. Yeah, no problem, Glenn. No problem. It's the same as my icon for my channel. I got the rear end and the 55 already, so it's getting there. And I'm fixing the bumper, front bumper, so it's closer to the body. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so sore today. I'm in a lot of pain. My legs are killing me. My wrist is killing me. It's probably how I slept. Well, the government finally got a hold of me, but still don't have any good news for me, anyways. By the time they figure out what they're gonna do for me, then I'm already 65. Then I got no use for them. Then you should try this paint, Glenn. It's by Green Stuff. It's the best chrome paint so far, and you could get a brush on, or you could get airbrushed. It's from Green Stuff World. It's the best chrome paint so far. You don't have to put no black underneath it. Like this is painted with it. Hi, Angel Kiss. How are you doing today? Not too bad, Angel Kiss. I'm just waiting to fully retire in June. No, I have to get myself another computer because this laptop is on its last legs. I'm just lucky that it runs for now, but it's going. It's going pretty soon, pretty fast. I'm just showing the new webcam I got from the Razer company. And personally, I love the thing. It's way better than Logitech because I got a Logitech 920 and this doesn't compare whatsoever. Well, that's a good thing. You're relaxing. I relax all day. I'm always relaxing, even now. I should really go live more often because I'm monetized now, and I notice that you don't get your hours, watch hours, or view time, or whatever to get paid every month. So I think I'm gonna have to go live more often. Now that I got a good webcam, I'm just waiting. I'm just hoping that this laptop will be good till June. That's all. That's my major fear because I lost my other one, which is my main one, and that's in the living room. And that was a desktop, and it lasted me 15 years, so I can't really complain. Got my money's worth out of it. The only thing I don't like about this camera, the autofocus. Like, it's best to shut the autofocus off and do it manually. That's the only thing. Yeah, I want to get one of those gaming chairs, Glenn, that you see on the Razer site. I'd like to get one of them. I'd be more comfortable for sitting and doing these live shows, that's for sure. This chair that I'm sitting on now, oh my god. If it was wood, forget it. My butt would be full of splints. Green. Just hold on, Glenn. I'll send you the links. Uh, there you go. Just click on the links, Glenn. It's like $7. It's not too bad. You could get airbrush or brush on. I got the brush on one because they ran out of the airbrush one. I'd like to try to see if I can get the airbrush one. I don't know. Maybe it's limited. I have no idea. But check it out, Glenn. You won't regret it. Yeah, no problem, Glenn. Yeah, if you want to find if you want to know anything about the aftermarket stuff, I pretty well got every links that you can imagine for aftermarket stuff, even 3D printed stuff. Just ask. I got quite a list for in my favorites. Oh, 4 people in the house. Thanks all for coming. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure to put a thumbs up before when you come in or before you leave. That'd be really greatly appreciated. It helps. Yeah, I don't know if they would sell at Hobby Lobby or Hobby USA, Glenn, because you're in the States. So maybe check those stores out before you order online. I don't know. I have no idea because we don't have a Hobby Lobby or a Hobby USA here. So we only have Michaels. And I don't go to Michaels that much. For the longest time at the Michaels here, they had no model kits. Now they have a whole quite a few actually, but nothing that interests me really. So, Glenn, did you get any of those Nova gassers kits from Mobius yet, or no? Hi, Dorcas. How are you doing today? I'm just testing out my webcam for the second time. I got now on ARM, so it's a lot better. So, and the best part is this webcam, it goes by the light. So if you got no light in the room, it'll brighten it up a little bit, just to let you know. And it's a wide angle, so because you can see pretty well my whole bed behind me. The yeah, Glenn. Because it's very very thin and very fine. L-clad is really bad for that. I've got the whole line of L-clad. I don't even use it anymore because if you handle it too often, the chrome is gone, gone, totally gone. And if it's acrylic, forget it. Like the monotone pen, yeah, it rubs off after a while. So, but this one is very durable because I rubbed this rim lots of times. Doesn't come off. Doesn't come off at all. So, but stay away from Alclad. It takes forever to dry too. Another good chrome paint is extreme metal. I've got the whole line of them, and they shoot right through the airbrush. Oh, thanks, Dorcas. Yeah, I love this new webcam. I'm really impressed about it compared to the Logitech 920 that I had, because that's what I used before. I still have it. I'm gonna hook it up back up again later, but I gotta get situated in my room. Oh, 5 people in the house. Thanks all for coming. Greatly appreciate it. But that's the reason for that, Glenn. Gold paint is bad for that too. If you see some of my other videos, Glenn, I showed that I use that chrome brush on paint on the exhaust system and whatnot. I'll show you the other paint I use, Glenn. Oh, just hold on. This is the other paint I use. Hi, Big White. How's it going? Been a while. Yeah, just trying this new webcam, Big White, and I'm pretty impressed about it. The colors are good. No lag, no lagging or buffering. Oh, thanks, Andrew. Yeah, I know it's not a good day for a lot of people, especially Sundays. Going to church and visiting family members and all that stuff, all the good stuff. I don't have too many family members left now. when you get a certain age, that pretty well slows down. Yeah, it is crystal clear, Big White. You're right there. Like I got this free from the company to do a review on it. So, but if you want to buy it, it's like $100. So it's about the same amount that you would pay for Logitech. So, and if you check out Razer's store, they have all sorts of stuff for gaming, like headsets and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, you're lucky, Glenn, because a lot of stores around here they're sold out of those Nova gassers. Yeah, it was a nice deal. Yeah, yeah. Well, like I don't mind. If I get stuff for free and they just want me to do a review on it, I don't have a problem with it. Sometimes you get stuff for free and you got no use for it really. So, but it's all good. Hi, Problem Child. I'm just doing the second video on this new webcam. It's going pretty good. Yeah, no problem, Glenn. That's what I'm here for, to help people, get what they need. This is the other paint I use a lot. This is the other paint that I get too, Glenn. This is the other paint that I get. Oh yeah, way better. Problem Mix Child, way better. The It doesn't lag. It doesn't buffer. The colors are right on. The only thing I have an issue with is autofocus. It doesn't work very well yet. It's better to do it manually. Oh, okay, Glenn. Yeah, I had posted another links there, Glenn, of some other metal paints that I use, and I recommend them. I use them a lot. especially their aluminum and brass and gold and all that stuff. The links is just above Problem Child's comment if you want to check that out. I don't know how you guys do it on the phone. I can't freaking do this on my phone. I hate it. I hate doing it on my phone or even a tablet. Gotta do it on my computer. Yeah, my eyes don't see as well as they used to. Problem Show. That's why I can't do it on my phone. Because I find it hard, like you're trying to connect to the other person or whatever, and then you have to go all the way back to where you were, and it's crazy. Oh yeah, also do I, Problem Child. I remember that. Oh, back in the day, we only had, oh God, probably three, four channels growing up. That was it. It was black and white, and they were only on certain hours of the day. So during the day, there was hardly any TV at all. It was mostly at nighttime. So when I think back, it's pretty crazy. Like people used to smoke on the bus and smoke everywhere. Uh, that's hard to believe that it's been that many years ago. Yeah, 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 yeah. And the DAWs 301 system. Oh, great. That was lots of fun. You had to do everything in DAWs to give the computer commands. That was crazy. That was crazy. I had a freaking. My very first computer was a Commodore 64. It had the floppy disk, and oh my god. Now you buy a new computer, it doesn't even have a CD drive anymore. Oh yeah, time it sure does. Problem extra, it sure does. Oh, look at the TVs. You know, now you could get like an 80 inch TV, and freaking picture is amazing. God, back in the day, 45 inch was a big TV. Yeah, don't I know it, Problem extra. My son just turned 15. He's 15, going on 50. This is the other paint I use, Glenn. If you're still here, AutoAir. I use a lot of that. God, in Europe and back in the 70s, they only had like three or four channels. And I was back in the 70s when I lived in Holland. Well, that's true enough, Problem Job. But I know a lot of people that still have their old stereo and it still works fine. Works great still. I know a lot of people that have their old Pioneer or Kenwood or Techniques or something like that, and they're they still work really well. Today and age, you buy a new stereo. Holy shit, man! They don't last very long. Just like computers, laptops, and that they don't last very long at all. I think they do that on purpose, so Every so many years, you have to buy a new one. Hi, Mike. How's it going? Yeah, good afternoon to you too. Thanks for dropping in. Make sure you put your thumbs up when you come in or before you leave. That'd be greatly appreciated. Oh yeah, big time. Oh yeah, yeah. Because problem makes a lot of people use their phone or they have like a sound bar. They don't have the full stereo anymore effect because it takes a lot of room. Yeah, Sears. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you, Mike. Yeah, we had problem shot. If you probably wouldn't believe this, but we had a lot of Canadian clothing stores here, and now they're all gone. They're all freaking gone. It's all American here. Most of the restaurants and clothing stores here and video stores or gaming stores are all American over here. Yeah, it is sad. Because there are a lot of stores that I miss, man. Like Kmart, Woolworths, Woolco, Towers, Zellers, Robinsons, place like that. But Bargain Harold's was a big one. Like a lot of people like Walmart. I hate it. I can't stand Walmart. I can't stand a word of crap. Because whenever you go in there, you ask a question, the person has no clue what you're talking about. You can't really find any good help in Walmart. That's for sure. My personal opinion, if you're selling something, it's best to read up on it so you know exactly what you're selling. Oh, do you? No, I don't. Well, the Walmarts over there might be a little different over there than here, Romex shelf. Yeah, that's true. That's true enough. Yeah, I worked with a few of them. A few, quite a few, especially the young ones. Especially the young ones. You know that they say they're in university or college. Frick, you can't even freaking add. Yeah, Depot over here or Problem Excel, they pretty well know their product when you're asking a question. That's one thing I gotta say about Home Depot here. They're pretty knowledgeable. Michael's the same way. Michael's too. And you have to be. Like if you're in sales, you should know exactly what you're selling. Otherwise, how can you sell the product if you don't know, have no clue about what you're selling? You know, that's my personal opinion, but that's just my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion about things. Yeah, Home Depot. If you tell them exactly what you're doing, they'll help you any way they can, or they'll find somebody in the store that'll help you. Because a lot of those people are pretty knowledgeable, and they don't move their employees around that much. Yeah, yeah, because you never know. Like a lot of times, I'll go in the electronic area and ask questions. Saying, "Hey, I have no freaking clue what you're talking about." And if they have no clue what you're talking about, they'll sell you something that you don't really need. Yeah, 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 yeah. As long as you don't get mechanical with them, then you're all right. But once you get mechanical with a lot of employees, forget it. They have no clue what you're talking about. Meanwhile, they could be going to college or university. I don't know. I look at it this way: if you're going to college or university, you should know your freaking math, no matter what you're going to become. You could, Glenn, you could set it back to a default in the settings, and then that way you can uh, put a password active or not password. But you got to go in the settings to change that. Yeah, more like yeah, you're probably right, Mike. Morning, 9:07. How you doing? How cold is it in the Arctic? Yeah, but it seems like that's what they're after now. Problem child. It doesn't matter if you got paper or not, but if you got the experience, what is more important, experience or paper? To me, experience is more important than the freaking stupid paper. Yeah, for sure, problem child. Problem child. I got 4 years of college drafting. I can't even wipe my ass with it. So what does that tell you? And I went back to school when I was in my 40s to get my quality control license. I've had that happen to me, problem next child. I went to Coca-Cola company and I did their testing and whatnot, and they says, "Oh, you should get the job, no problem." So I called them a couple days later, and I says, "Well, what happened?" And they said, "Well, what's your name and whatnot?" So I told them, and they said, "Well, we thought you were overqualified." I couldn't freaking believe it. So in other words, act stupid on the test or what? Oh yeah, the Coca Cola company was like a 3 4 hour fucking test. Unbelievable. Couldn't freaking believe it. I had 98% on the test, and they wouldn't hire me because they thought I was overqualified. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got a story to tell you, Mike. When I was married, my ex-wife at the time used to do all the grocery shopping, but the one time she asked me to do it, so she gave me a list. So I come home, and it was quite a list. I come home with one bag, and she goes, "Well, where's the rest of the items?" I said they didn't have it. Never asked me to go grocery shopping again. Oh, they're that. A lot of times, problem is, child, when you're overqualified for a position, they think you're after their freaking position, their job. They get intimidated by it, and that's basically the bottom line. How they look at it. Well, that's not too bad. Yeah, my wife at the time never asked me to do grocery shopping again after that. I forgot like three quarters of the list. I wasn't gonna go up and down the aisles and then have to return on and down the aisle. No freaking way. I missed it. I missed it. Now I gotta do everything on my own because I live alone. So I'm sure you can't train a dog or a cat to freaking do your groceries for you. Got even to take I if I have to take my son with me to do groceries, he doesn't do it for free. Well, five people in the house. Thanks all for coming. It's greatly appreciated. Yeah, the shelves are pretty bare in the grocery stores now, Mike. You're right there. Yeah, I noticed that too. And it kills me because they have a sale on, nothing on the shelf. But meanwhile, it's over on the overhead. Like, holy crap, people are not doing their job. Yeah, some cashiers can be pricks, that's for sure. Well, we don't have to wear a mask now going into the grocery store and things like that, but still, there's still people that do wear it. Good luck with that, Mike. Good luck with that. Yeah. They should pay you just to do grocery shopping at some stores. Yeah, I had that problem before, Glenn, that locked me out, and then I set it as a default, and I don't have an access with a password, and you could do that in the settings. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, yeah, it sure would be a problem, especially the price of food and everything else these days. It's crazy. It's ridiculous, man. I was gonna buy some bacon. $10 for a thing of fucking freaking bacon. Crazy over here. I'm not paying no $10 for bacon. No freaking way. Yeah. Yeah. He has no clue. He probably gets everything delivered to his house. Bit in inflation, yeah. Bit in inflation, yeah. For sure. Yeah, there are a lot of stuff I gotta get when I fully retire in June. I gotta get a new couch. I gotta get a freaking bed. I gotta get a computer. Non-stop, man. Or I'll just get it from all from one place and just make a monthly payment or something. Might as well be Bin Laden. Oh yeah, yeah, they are Promise Health. Oh, thanks, Arctic. Thanks for coming in. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure you put the thumbs up before you leave, please. Yeah. Or when the caveman made the first wheel. He was around when the Ten Commandments was made. I don't know how they ever freaking voted him in. He can barely freaking walk, man. Eat the finest meals that we. Oh yeah, here too, Promise Child. They were saying the Pierre Trudeau, the platters when they have like a conference, their platters is like 35, $40 per platter. It's crazy. Oh, you made it to the ninth grade? Oh, Glenn, I know somebody that only has grade five, but that guy is so freaking handy with his hands. It's amazing. Amazing. Yeah, right, Mike. Yeah, you probably did. Probably with Trump. Maybe him and Trump played in the sandbox together when they were kids. That's a good one. He probably was around when the Ten Commandments was made. Who freaking knows? Yeah, my majority of them are a joke. Pro mixed health. Like this Justin Trudeau, the same thing. They don't like. They're getting ready for the election, so they're bringing up all these extra things that they plan to do, but they won't promote it until they get elected. So, but Trudeau is in for another couple of years, I think, till 26, 2026 or something like that. Yeah, politics suck. Problem Charlotte. They only tell you what they think you should hear. They don't tell you everything. There's a lot that goes on behind closed doors, if you know what I mean, that they don't reveal to the public. Last I heard, Trudeau was in hiding. Yeah, yeah. Somebody attempted to kill him. From what I heard, Mike, him and his family. When they had that convoy here in Ontario, uh, that big rig convoy, he avoided it like that, like the plague. He wouldn't even meet with them. So what does that tell you? It's not doing anything for me. Yeah, yeah, you're right there, Mike. Yeah, most lawyers and judges are paid by the government anyways, problem child. So the lawyers and judges, they work together. You know, like two lawyers fighting, and then afterwards they're having a beer or a mixed drink afterwards. So you know, it's all freaking set up. And majority of the time, the lawyer doesn't do hardly any of the work, anyways. It's secretary does all the paperwork. Yeah, you're right there, Mike. Well, if they're being generous, why don't they send some my way, Mike? I sure can use it, but the government won't. They're more concerned about the other countries because they don't take people in for free. You know, immigrants or whatever. They don't take them in for free. They get so much from their government for taking them. Yeah, and the worst part is, problem child. Like most of the people from Parliament live in Ottawa or Montreal. They pay less tax than we do. Even in uh, house taxes and all that, it's a lot less in Quebec or Montreal. A lot of rich people I mean, they get where they are being crooked majority black market or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one, Mike. That's a good one. Yeah, I don't know about the judges and the lawyers over in the states or Puerto Rico, but here, yeah, they're uh, they're operated by the government. Like a good judge here, they make like almost 300,000 a year, and the judge doesn't read all the transcripts. Somebody else does it for them, and then they just pinpoint whatever is necessary. Yeah, well, they did a survey, Mike, quite a while ago, and they say people that make 50,000 or less, they they uh, they donate more than a person that makes over 100,000 a year. It's just a known fact. They did a survey on it. Like I'm on welfare right now, Mike, and I support some channels, you know, and I'm on welfare. You know, I pay a membership fee or whatever, but I support some channels. I support, I think, four or five channels so far. Oh yeah, you got that right, Primal Mix Child. Yeah, it's almost like Robin Hood, eh, Mike? Even even this virus is a lot of corruption in it. Primal Mix Child, if you think about it. Even people that died from cancer, they're labeling them as virus death, so that way they get a kickback from the government. Yeah, it's horrible. What are you gonna do, problem child? It's just getting worse, problem child. If you know what I mean, just getting worse. More people are struggling, just getting by, paycheck by paycheck. You know, it's not right. It's not like in the '70s. You know, like in the '70s, I own a house, I own a car, and I lived alone. You could do that today. No freaking way. You couldn't afford a mortgage today. Not too many people can. Yeah, and the thing is, too, problem next job, the doctors and nurses that do work at a hospital, they're obligated not to reveal if they know any more information about it. They're not allowed to. They could lose their job for it. Well, I never knew that, Mike. Hi, Raquel. How you doing? How you doing today? Yeah, I just trying my new webcam. I think I'm pretty impressed about it. I like it. It's working really well. And thanks again for all those views you did on one video. That helped a tremendous amount. It's just that the autofocus, you have to do it manually with this camera. Okay, Mike. Thanks for dropping in. Glad to meet you, and hopefully you come back again. We'll see you again. Greatly appreciate you popping in. Yeah, we had snow here yesterday. Yeah, you too, Mike. Stay safe. Yeah, the thing is, problem shot. It would be better if the big corporations would work with the employee and vice versa. Because if it wasn't for the employee, the big business wouldn't have a company to look after. So because I look at this way, if you're both on the same page, like the corporation and you, then you'll work better because you're respected. That's my personal opinion. But that's not how they see it. Yeah, I don't work anymore. I'm done with working. I only got another month and I retire, so I can't wait. Can't freaking wait. Go see my sister. Haven't seen her in a while. Yeah, I see that Big Chief is working now. He's got a job. I don't know what he's doing, but at least he got a job, from what how I understand it, which is good. Yeah, and the funny part is, problem child. Once they make their first million, they're working on their second million. Like they never have enough money. Those people, and you think they're happy? Nah, they're probably more miserable than you and me. I think if I had that kind of money, I'd probably donate most of it. I just would have enough just to survive. Yeah, well, not just survive, but you know, live pretty good, but not crazy. That's what I would do. Yeah, I'm pretty happy for him. Yeah, it's good. It's good that he got something. It's been like 3 weeks now that he hasn't been live lately, so he must be working during the day. Yeah, usually they take a big percentage of it. I know. I noticed that. You're talking about the show, right? Problem Mixed Child, the Shark Tank, when they have a panel of rich people on the panel. The bald headed guy, he's really something. The bald headed guy on the panel, he really takes it takes a big percentage. He doesn't do it. It doesn't do it for free. That's for sure. But he usually takes a big portion of it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And some of the inventions or the products, uh, I wasn't sold on. I wouldn't have been sold on it. You know. Yeah, that's right, Kevin O'Leary. Yeah. But that's basically how it goes. Like look at Trump. He's a billionaire. You think he's happy? No, he wants to get another billion dollars. Why do you think he went for president? So that way he can buy a whole bunch of outfits for next to nothing, and that's how he does it. That's how he does it. Yeah, one more month, Promise John, I'll be 65. June the 2nd. I like the woman that's on that panel. The one woman, she's pretty reasonable. She'll go 50-50 usually. Yeah, the one woman on the panel, she usually goes 50-50. She doesn't gouge the person. She's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna do a live show on my birthday, Promise Child. So it's on a Monday, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think it is. Yeah, one more month. Can't wait, man. Can't wait. You wait your whole life to retire. Let's see. June the 2nd is on a Thursday. Yeah. I gotta wait. I gotta wait till July to get my old age pension though, because you don't get it in the month. You don't get it in the month of your birthday. I don't understand that because it's the beginning of the month. You would think I would get a check at the end of the month, but no, I had to wait until the end of July to get my first old age pension. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm still pretty strong. I still do my walks, problem excelled. So still do my 10-mile walk. I just couldn't do it today because my foot is acting up. So it's from the accident I had 30 years ago. It comes and goes. Well, three people in the house. Thanks for sticking around. I got a long ways to go if I'm gonna meet my dad's age or my grandfather's age. Got a long ways to go. Another 30 years, at least. No, I don't want to. I don't want to reach 100. My great grandfather, he was 104 when he passed away, and he still lived. He still lived in his own place. He wasn't in an old people's home or nothing like that. But he kept himself pretty active. So I guess that's the thing to keep yourself active. Yeah. And my grandfather, he was 97 when he passed away, but he fell out of bed, and your bones are very brittle. Yeah, that's how I would do it, Glenn. That's how I would do it. I don't need a big freaking house. I just like a two-bedroom house, all on the main floor or something like that. That'd be good enough for me. I don't need a fancy car. I would get a car, but not a fancy one. Like my brother, he makes over 100,000 a year, and he's always broke, always freaking broke. Him and his wife both make 100,000 each, and they're always broke. So can't manage your money, I guess. I make a lot less, and I still get by. Like I'm living on $450 a month. That's it. That's all I get right now. $450 a month. I pay my bills, and I get food delivered, and yeah, it is, Glenn. You're right there. Yeah, but the thing is just a waiting period, eh? It's just a waiting time and the struggle you have to go through until then. That's the biggest problem. Because I figure out altogether, I'll be getting about 2,600 a month once I get my old age and whatnot. So that's a big difference from 450 a month, I tell you. Yeah, yeah, that's about it, problem, Mixon. I think they're hoping that you croak before you're 65, so they don't have to pay out. Because there's a lot of boomers from 57, especially here in Canada. A lot of people. Well, you're right, Glenn. I'll be good once I fully retire. Really good. Yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. Problem solved. But they have it now here that if you make over 100,000 a year, you're not eligible for the old age pension. So you got to put money away for when you do retire. That's the difference. Yeah, it is crazy. Yeah, I know. But then you're wondering where does the money go? Like, if people pass away before 65, where does that money go? Right? It's a pretty good question. Does somebody pocket the money or what? Or they give themselves an increase? The politicians? Who knows? Who freaking knows? Yeah, it all depends where in the system problem itself. As long as it goes to good, that's the main thing. But usually it doesn't. Ugh. Yeah, well, they want to start controlling the people already, problem child. It's already a proven fact. Now they're talking about money going digital. If they do that, they'll be able to know how much you have in your bank account, what you spend, everything about you. Who wants that? Huh. Not me. Not me. Over here, it's so bad. If you owe the government money, they can freeze your account till it's paid in full. Yeah, I couldn't say any better than myself, probably myself. You're right there. Oh. Hey, yeah, yikes, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're already talking about it, so probably in the next couple of years, that's how they're going to go is digital. Yeah, I've had it happen to me, probably, so I know. They'll freeze your account and they won't give you a notice or nothing. They'll just freeze it. And then you can't use your account until it's paid in full. Uh, yeah, but the thing is, if people go bankrupt, they think they could go bankrupt if they owe the government money. No, it doesn't work that way. You still got to pay the government, and they don't cut any corners with that. You got to pay the full amount. Yeah, we have to deal with CR. CRS. That's what ours is called, CRS. And they could be dicks about it too. Real dick. Like a lot of people think if they go bankrupt, if they owe the government money, that they'll cut it down. That won't. You gotta pay the full amount. They don't cut any corners when it comes to the government owing. That's I learned that because I went bankrupt a long time ago, personal bankrupt. Yeah, and the thing is, problem is, like say you owe back taxes, they put compound interest on top of interest on taxes you already paid money on. So I don't get it. And when they put compound interest on what you already owe on your taxes, you'll never pay it. I don't know why they do that, but they do here. I don't know about Puerto Rico, but they do that here. Like a couple times, I had to pay $500. It's not like I got $500 just laying around. And then by the time I pay it off, it's like $1,000. Yeah, basically, basically it is financial problem, troubles. That's for sure. But they don't care, and that's how they make their money. But that's what they do. And the compound interest is like 23%. It's freaking ridiculous, and that's per day. Because I remember I owed 500. By the time I paid it off, it was almost 1100. By the time I paid it off. Well, five people in the house. Thanks all for coming. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, but it's not right, problem actually, especially if you're low income. You know, I can see if you're well off, and $500 is nothing. But when you're struggling and you don't have no extra $500, then it's hard. Then it's hard to pay it off. Yeah, interest rates do climb awfully quick. Yeah, some credit cards are more interest than others. I know the Capital One is like 30, 35 or 36%. It's crazy. Yeah, they have no heart. Oh, look at some of the shareholders' problems. They don't get, they don't get no hoots about you, me, or anybody. All they care about is this. They don't get this, they'll find some other place to be a shareholder of. Uh, oh yeah, the banks are the most corrupt institution there is. They make money on the credit cards. At some banks, if you want to say take $10,000 out, say you got 10,000 in the bank, you gotta wait about a week to get it. Meanwhile, it's your money. Yeah, they're famous for that. They're famous for that. Well, anyways, I'll probably make shot. I'm closing up. I'm gonna get some supper to eat. I don't know who else is here. Whoever else is here, thanks for coming. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure you put your thumbs up when you come in or when you leave. And I might do this again tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. It all depends on how I feel. I just don't feel like doing live shows every day like I did. It's too much. Okay, yeah, problem solved. Take care. And everybody else in the chat, peace. I'm out.